Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing well today. If you're a Jungkook fan, you're definitely in the right place because we have a really interesting topic to talk about. Lately, some people online have been saying that English songs aren't meant for Jungkook, but today, we're going to dive into the real story behind that, including the important role of his English demo, Decalcomania, from 2019. Before we get started, don't forget to hit the like button, share this video with other armies, and subscribe if you haven't yet. Your support means everything and helps this channel grow. Alright, let's get into it. For years, discussions about Jungkook's musical direction have circulated across social media platforms, especially whenever the global superstar releases new material or collaborates on international projects. Recently, a familiar debate resurfaced after some online commenters suggested that English-language songs were not suited for Jungkook or did not reflect his identity as an artist. However, fans quickly countered that claim by bringing up one of the most meaningful and personal moments in Jungkook's creative history, his self-produced demo track, Decalcomania, which he wrote and recorded entirely in English back in 2019. This reminder has reignited conversations about Jungkook's artistic versatility, linguistic ability, and long-standing interest in global music styles. Far from being a newcomer to English songwriter, Jungkook demonstrated years ago that he was not only comfortable working in English but also capable of expressing deep emotion in a language that was not his native one. Decalcomania was never officially released, yet it became one of the most talked about demos among BTS fans. The short but striking clip, shared during a special behind-the-scenes moment, showcased Jungkook's delicate vocals layered over a soft, haunting melody. Even though the audio was only about a minute long, the emotional depth of the lyrics and the sincerity in Jungkook's voice left a lasting impression on millions of listeners. The fact that the entire piece was written and produced by Jungkook himself added an intimate layer that emphasized his potential as a songwriter and producer, not just a performer. Fans often point out that Decalcomania offered early proof of Jungkook's desire to explore different genres, experiment with musical textures, and communicate through various languages. For many, it also symbolized a rare glimpse into Jungkook's unfiltered creative process. During that period, the youngest BTS member was already expanding his horizons musically, studying production tools, dabbling with mixing software, and expressing interest in shaping his own sound. The resurfaced debate surrounding English-language songs seems especially ironic when considering Jungkook's later accomplishments. His solo era provided undeniable evidence of his global appeal, with hits like 7, 3D, and Standing Next to You dominating international charts, radio rotations, and streaming platforms. Each single showcased his ability to navigate English lyrics effortlessly, deliver polished vocal performances, and embody diverse musical personas. Instead of limiting him, English-language tracks helped introduce a new side of Jungkook to listeners around the world. Yet even before those successful releases, Decalcomania served as a hint of what Jungkook was capable of achieving. It demonstrated his natural ear for melody, his sensitivity to emotional tone, and his ambition to create music beyond linguistic boundaries. Despite being unfinished, the demo became so adored that its mere existence often trends on social media, especially during anniversaries or when Jungkook mentions it in passing. Some fans even consider it one of his most iconic works precisely because of its rawness and honesty. The renewed discussion online highlights an ongoing issue that frequently emerges in K-pop fandom spaces: the tendency for some individuals to set rigid expectations about what kind of music an artist should or should not make. In Jungkook's case, these comments occasionally attempt to suggest that English tracks fall outside the scope of what he should pursue, but the history of his artistry says otherwise. Jungkook has always been a musically curious, globally minded artist who does not confine himself to a single style, language, or genre. Supporters argue that one of Jungkook's greatest strengths is his ability to adapt and evolve. From powerful pop anthems to smooth R&B tracks, from emotional ballads to dance-focused hits, he consistently proves that he can deliver any type of song with conviction. English-language releases are simply one of the many avenues through which he expresses himself. More importantly, Jungkook has repeatedly stated that he wants to reach as many people as possible through his music. Creating songs in English is one way to achieve that connection, much like artists around the world who experiment with multilingual releases. The resurfacing of Decalcomania in these discussions also demonstrates the deep memory and appreciation fans hold for Jungkook's past work. The demo is more than just a song, it has become a symbol of his artistry, growth, and creative identity. Every time it returns to public attention, it sparks admiration for the progress he has made since then. From a quiet recording in 2019 to achieving solo milestones on global platforms years later, Jungkook's journey reflects dedication, skill, and the courage to step into new territories. As debates continue, one thing remains clear: Jungkook's talent transcends language. He has already proven, multiple times, that English songs not only suit him but allow him to shine in unique ways. And long before anyone questioned whether he should sing in English, Jungkook himself had already done it, and done it beautifully, through the creation of Decalcomania. The song is a reminder that Jungkook has always embraced artistic exploration, long before the world expected it from him. Fans now hope that one day, Jungkook may revisit the demo and release a completed version. Whether that happens or not, the track remains an important part of his story and a testament to his creativity. More importantly, it stands as undeniable evidence against the claim that English songs are not suited for him. Jungkook's history, his achievements, and his musical instincts all point to the opposite conclusion: he was made for global music, and global music was made for him. As conversations continue to trend, one sentiment keeps resonating across the fan community: Jungkook's art speaks for itself. And long before the world debated his choices, he had already carved his own path, one note, one lyric, and one unforgettable English demo at a time. And that's all for today's video. Jungkook has always shown us how talented, versatile, and fearless he is when it comes to music, no matter the language. Decalcomania is just one of the many examples of his artistic depth, and it proves that English songs absolutely do fit him. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, drop your thoughts in the comments, and share it with fellow Jungkook fans. And of course, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.